Hello. It's me. Hi Chelsea. It is yeah, it is just 2D Minecraft, isn't it? Hi Gate, welcome. Hello gamers. How are you today? How are you guys today? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? I'm doing great. I finished Breaking Bad. Yesterday. And it's kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. It was truly one of the endings that I've watched. So good, man. I could go on and talk about it for hours, but I won't. It's already up on Patreon, the full episode. What an ending, man. Phenomenal show all throughout, but that ending, Jesus, man. That ending, so good. But yeah, all of it is up on Patreon. I watched it yesterday. Exported the video, put it on Patreon, and now I'm gonna start watching Better Call Saul soon. Plan to make a video about Don't Be a Fool, America. I plan on making a video on it. I mean, America, that's kind of like too late now. America kind of the fools. America is not the... I can say this because I'm American, but America is not like... not like top 10 countries right now, I'm afraid. Can be chaos among Minecrafters. Watched a Minecraft stream in Russian this morning. Why is there gonna be chaos? Why would there be chaos because of that? I don't understand. But yeah, we're playing 2D Minecraft today. Terraria. And we have the Calamity mod installed. Now, I'm sure everyone that's touched or heard of Terraria knows what the Calamity mod is, but in case someone doesn't, Calamity mod is essentially just the biggest, most well-known mod in Terraria. It adds a bunch of new items, a bunch of new bosses, new enemies, music, everything. It's basically just Terraria squared. It adds a lot of stuff. I think it doesn't, like, it's not as many items or like as much content as there was already in the game, like base game, but it's close. It's very close. So it's basically like Terraria but doubled, essentially. Terroristic games started. They said terroristic. Terroristic. That's the word that I'm looking for. But yeah, we're playing the Calamity mod. We're not starting a new game, mind you. I've been playing Calamity off stream quite a bit, actually. I've been having a blast, and yesterday, I believe, defeated Plantera, which means that for main game bosses, we have Golem next. After Golem, we have the lunatic cultists, then the pillars, then the Moon Lord. We're not doing all of that today because we also, since we have Calamity, we're doing a lot more bosses, and I'm probably I'm thinking of defeating maybe 1 or 2 bosses, maybe, but we're not doing it all today. For real, playing it until the end? No, I'm not playing it until the end, but I'm gonna play it until I finish it. Not today. I'm not gonna play until I finish it, but I'm gonna play it until I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna finish it, because I've played Calamity before, but I've never finished it. In fact, I never got past Plantera, so everything from now on is like new. Oh, also another thing. Also, that's nice, Chelsea. The 7 stream streak. Wow, that's very impressive. Wow, get better, man. Sorry. I also have a few other mods. I don't just have Calamity. You guys will see once I'm inside. I have a few. I don't have like Minecraft with 100 plus mods breaks the game. I have like 5-ish mods that like do stuff. But it's not like crazy. It's been like probably 1 year since I've been in a stream. Last time was Emesis Blue. Really? Last time was Emesis Blue? That's crazy. That's insane. That is old. That is like old model. I had my old model when I streamed Emesis Blue, right? Because that was one of the first like TF2 things that I streamed, I remember. That's crazy. That is old. That's probably like over a, no, yeah, that's definitely over a year, because I've had this model for a year. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's over a year. Damn. I'm gonna let me open up Terraria here. We'll talk more in game, but we have quite a few things. We have quite a few things today. Again, I'm not gonna be streaming for long. I'm kind of tired. Streaming is so tough, man. Streaming's tough. Also, they're in mouth washing. Bro, I wish I could like, I don't know what I'm cooking. I wish I could like play mouth washing again. I had so much fun playing mouth washing. Well, it was a great game. Such a good game, mouth washing. Let me also turn up the, what? Interesting. Well, that's a spoiler. I have Stars Above installed. That's one of the mods that I have. I'm gonna turn up the volume. Don't worry. But man, mouth washing was another game that I played like a really long time ago. I wish I could like replay it, because it was a really good game. I want to play more short indie story games, you know? Like games that I can beat in one sitting. I'll make like a longer stream, like 4 or 5 hours, and I'll like beat it in one sitting. Last time I did one of those, I think it was like, I think we played Lone Shark, but I didn't really like Lone Shark. It was like all right. It was okay. I was expecting more out of Lone Shark, because it was for those who weren't there, it was like it was a game that on paper should really freak me out, but it was just kind of meh. It was just kind of meh. I wouldn't say it's bad. I definitely missed like a lot of stuff, and there was a lot of symbolism that I missed for sure, but it's just kind of okay, you know. It also wasn't really long. It was like maybe 2 hours. No, actually, it was less than 2 hours. It was less than 2 hours, because I remember I bought the game. I bought the game on Steam, and I was like, okay, I'll stream it, and I did, but I want to see if I can beat it in time to get a refund. And then I did. I beat it like less than 2 hours. There's still like a bunch of like achievements that I could have gotten, but I couldn't be bothered. Actually, no. I just remembered. Actually, last time we did one of those was No, I'm Not a Human. The last time we did that was No, I'm Not a Human. That was one of the good games too. That's crazy. I still have it though. I still have No, I'm Not a Human. I made a video out of it too. But the thing about like No, I'm Not a Human is that there was like a lot of like other endings that I could have gotten, and I only did one. So I didn't really like necessarily play the game, you know? But guys, we're here playing Terraria. As you can see, this is not a new playthrough. This is a world and a character that I've been playing on for the last couple of days. And like I said, I've just defeated Plantera. Or I say just, but I defeated Plantera like yesterday-ish, I think. And I need to go kill Golem. That is the next like main story boss, right? But there are a few Calamity bosses that we can kill, and or stars above that we can kill as well. There's a few things that we can do. So one of the mods, main mod that I have installed, Calamity, duh. Second mod that I have, Stars Above, we got spoiled for that. Basically what Stars Above does is it adds this spatial disc, and when I interact with it, I get a child. I have a child that I can talk to. And this child gives me a lot of very strong abilities. And she also gives me... That is not what I wanted to do. She also gives me souls whenever I kill bosses. So every boss that I defeat, I get their soul. Where is it? Where's the souls? It's these things here. Essence. It's not called the soul. It's called an essence. And all of these essences, all of them, I can craft into a specific weapon. And all of them are references to video games. There's for those who've played Destiny, I can make Izanagi's edge with the essence of Izanagi. I can craft that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We're playing Calamity. Also, hi, Destroyer. I didn't even see you. Fresca, hello. Play Terraria once and figure out how to attack. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's stop right there. There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening. You didn't figure out how to attack? And you died to some kind of slime. Maybe you should just... Yeah, I'd uninstall too. I was drunk at the time. Hello, Pharaoh. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You should get the 1 in 10,000 chance to get Foxy jump scare. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I don't want that. I'm gonna die. And I'm drinking coffee. I'm gonna get, like, a heart attack. The hell is this? Phantasmal Ruin. Luminary wand. I'm pretty sure this is the wand from Mario Galaxy. From woman. I forgot her name. But yeah, that's Stars Above. That's that mod. We're not gonna be using it much. I rarely use it. As you can see, I also have the Terra Blade. I have this thing here, the Hell Kite, which is very sick. I can charge it up and it does like 7,000 damage. It's so strong. Technically, it's my strongest weapon, but actually, let me see if I can find a bunny to use it on. That's really loud. Is there like any enemies in the desert that I can show off my weapon with? It does like bare minimum of 6,000 damage when it's fully charged. There you go. It's so strong. It's so busted. The only problem is that it's really slow. Also, let me turn down the sounds a little bit. I didn't know that. Been doing some Infernal Ragnarok on my off-stream day, or off-stream time. I haven't played Infernal Ragnarok. That's from Calamity as well, right? That's like I don't know if like add-on's the right word. It's a mod for the mod or something like that. Do I go watch Japanese animes and mangoes? I think you should stay and watch the stream. That would make me very happy. Let's do the angler quest. Why? Let's do the angler quest. Oh, it's its first mod pack. I feel like I've heard of something like that before. The Ragnarok one. I didn't know it was Terraria's first mod pack. Can you meow? 500 bits and I'll do it. Let me get to a sky island. Where's the skyline? Skyline right here. Hopefully I can get the fish without much trouble. Let's hope. Nope. Infernum, Thorium, and Thorium Shadows? I've never heard of Shadows. I've heard of all three of those, but I haven't heard of Shadows. That sounds disgusting, by the way, all 4 of those mods. I have Calamity, I'm already overwhelmed by what I have. All working nicely together, I find that hard to believe. Can you imagine? Oh, there we go, we got it. Fish up. Wait, what? That is not the what? That is not the fish that we need. That is not what we need. Secret of the Shadow. I've never heard of that mod. That sounds awesome. What does it add? Because the only one that I'm like really familiar with in all of those is Calamity. It's the only one that I know a lot of. I say a lot. Fast forward like 5 minutes and I get an item and I need to check the wiki. But you get what I mean. The only one that I know like somewhat. So depressed. Lately I'm literally incapable of normally consuming content anymore. Do you go outside? What do you do, Destroyer? Can I get the fish? Don't go away. It's minus 30 Celsius. Okay, never mind. Don't go outside. Don't go outside. Do you have water? Sounds like me asking the African children. Do you have water? But obviously you have water. Do you have like ice? Do you have ice? Do you have ice in your house, Destroyer? Lots of snow. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Of course you have ice. It's snowing. just go outside. Listen, hear me out, right? Go outside. Get like a I don't know if you have like a bathtub. If you don't, make like a kid's bathtub. Get like a kid's bathtub, and just fill it up with cold water. Go outside, and get like snow. Just get like a lot of snow. I forgot where am I? I'm in my house. Get like a thing full of water. Get like a thing full of water. And fill it up with ice or snow. And then just stay in it for like 5 minutes. Then get out and go learn how to let me think. Go learn like music production software. If you have oh, there we go. We got it. That took a while, but we got it finally. Go like learn something that you find interesting. Fuzzy carrot. Oh, this is awful. I don't like this. Summons a mini minotaur. I got bait and master bait. Wait. Hold on. Just turn on cold water. Probably just instant death of freezing. No. I got master. I got bait, but it's like the best one, so it's called the master bait. Listen. I'm not the one that made the game, okay? I don't really care about this. What did it spawn? Crunchy. I got 2 of them? I don't want that. I don't really need silver bullets, do I? This is a material. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm not gonna use this. This is material. Do I have a rocket launcher already? I do not. I'll put this in here. Bomb fish I don't need. I don't know what this is. Solar flight, sure. I could just sell the bat. I'm not gonna be using the fish for anything. I don't need this. Jungle key. I need to unlock the key inside of the thingy. This is a material. I'm gonna leave that in there. This is material. Do I have a butcher's axe? Butterflies. Butcher's chainsaw. I'm not gonna be using this, so I'll just put this in here. Oh, yeah, the joke. The joke was born. I have no energy to learn anything. Exactly. That's the point. That's the point. You have no energy, but you have a computer. If you don't have a computer, you have a phone. If you have money, buy Dark Souls. I don't know. If you have money, buy Dark Souls, finish Dark Souls. Or actually no, don't play Dark Souls. Play Dark Souls 3. Rewatching One Piece right now. Oh, speaking of One Piece, guys, you want to talk about One Piece? I've been on kind of like a not watching One Piece for a while, unfortunately. I've stopped in I stopped in Sabati and then I didn't watch. I haven't watched it in like months. I want to. I've missed it, but like whenever I go sit down to watch it, I'm like, oh wait, I have to react to it. Oh god. I have to like actually sit down and watch it proper. I'm probably not gonna post the rest of like all of the all of the arcs on YouTube. If I want to post like whenever I eventually watch One Piece, I think I'll just post separate like moments from the show, like moments that I find like really cool or like big impactful moments, and then I'll yeah, that'll be it. Also, I've been doing nothing and everything. I've done that. I kind of want to go kill the thing, but before I do that, I kind of want to go kill Golem, but before that, I want to reforge my Hellkite. Ooh, wait, this could be good because this is giving me more speed. Wait, how much faster is it? It's actually pretty good. For 1,000 damage, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Every second of One Piece is big and impactful. That is just a straight up lie. And the way I can tell you that it's a lie is for the 50th time that Sanji goes, "Oh, Robin, I love you so much," or Nami, you look so beautiful today. Like for the 50th time.
Will you add the unsettle on emote?
Oh wait, I forgot to do that. My bad, Fresca. I'll hopefully remember to do that. Like for the 50th time that he does that, I'm like, yeah, amazing foreshadowing. Peak. Listen. For all like good moments in One Piece, there's like two for every like peak scene in One Piece, there's about 5 to 10 other scenes of Sanji being Sanji and ruining all of the rest. Or not ruin, that's a lie, but I'm sorry, there is so much. He says so much and yet so little at the same time, you know? Sanji is a Nihongo desu. Sorry, that's racist. I shouldn't say that. Foreshadowing for his true backstory. Okay. Now, answer me this. Let's say that the reason Sanji acts the way that he does is because of some, like, he is just an annoying character whenever he's around a female character, right? Let's say that. Does it need to be done? I'm not kidding, like 100 times. Does it need to be? Can it not be done like 3 or 4 and like the point gets across? Like, you can have a character that's like, I won't fight women to like his detriment, right? I will not, like when he fought Khalifa in Enies lobby, right? He didn't fight Khalifa and so he lost horribly. He could have won if he did fight, but he didn't. You can have a scene like that and still make the character impactful in the sense of like, oh, there's like something in his past that that made him like this, right? It doesn't need to be done in the most annoying, simpish character way that triggers that one part of my brain. I talked about this in the One Piece video. But one thing that I hate, I love anime. I have for like years. I haven't watched it nearly as much as I used to. Like I watched like maybe one episode like a week of like some anime that's coming out, but I used to watch it a lot more, right? But one thing that I hate that I still see so many shows do, especially old shows, right? Especially old shows, but new shows also do it. Is that thing where like characters will have one personality and they will stick to it. They will stick to it. A good example of that is like Zenitsu, right? From Demon Slayer. God, I hate Zenitsu so much. I'm sorry. I'm sure that his character is very deep and interesting and tragic and there's a lot of reason behind it, but it doesn't change the fact that he is the most annoying, insufferable character to watch. Like, yeah, he pops off. He's strong, right? He's very strong when he fights. But he's still so annoying for like 90% of the time that he is in the show. Not even just on screen. For the time that he's on the show, he is just annoying. And like, I kind of don't. I was gonna say like I understand why you do that, like a writer or something would do that, but that's a lie. I don't. There is no reason to do that. It just shows that like you're lazy in character writing. Making a character that has one personality trait doesn't make him interesting or deep. It just makes him annoying. And that's not just true for like characters that have bad like one personalities, right? Or like scared or what have you, right? That's not true just for those types of characters. It's true for every other character that has any other type of personality. Even like, oh, this character is brave and he'd do anything to protect his friends, but like with no change. You know? And most of the time when I talk about that, Jesus. I typically refer to like protagonists. When if you just have like one personality and you don't change it at all, that's not like good character writing. That's bad, lazy character writing. And I say this as someone who knows about this stuff. I know. I'm not like a writer. I'm not saying that like I know what I'm doing, but I'm informed enough on the subject that I know what I'm talking about, you know? I hate Demon Slayer. I'm not a big fan of Demon Slayer. I'm sorry. Sandy just change a bit? Oh, I hope so. I sure hope so. You have 1,000 episodes to develop a character. I'd hope, I'd pray that you would. Listen, I don't even mean like that you need to make Sanji better. Like I know he gets better, right? Sure, surely what a character from the main squad is gonna get better over time, right? At least that's what you would assume. But character development and consequently writing also works both ways, to where a character just needs to change. As long as a character changes over the course of the story, I'm happy. For the better or for worse, right? For better or for worse, as long as you change a character, it's more than enough for me. Because if, for example, a story, and this is what I know what I'm talking about here, because this is actually something that I study in the course that I'm doing. A story is all about conflict, right? You can't just have a story where a character goes to the bakery and gets bread with nothing else happening and expect people to like that story. Because that's not really a story. It's just like, oh, I need bread, so I went to the store and I got bread. You need to have like some sort of like, you need to have some sort of thing that stops the character from getting what they want. Or you need to have that's a bad example. You need to have a force that drives your characters, right? So, for example, if you go to I need to go to the bakery to get bread. Why? Because I'm hungry and I want to eat bread. That's a very simple story. But that's already that's listen, you're writing conflict. That's conflict. You can't just be like, "Oh, I went to the store because I wanted bread. So I went to the store and I got bread." You can't just have that. You need to have a reason behind it. You can't just be like, "Oh, I wanted to do it." I don't know if I'm explaining this in the right way, but basically that also applies to characters in a certain way, because a story, you need to have a starting point and an end point is what I'm trying to get at. But that also applies to characters. You need to have a character that starts off in one point and ends off in another. That's character development. So far, One Piece, and this is the point that I'm trying to make, doesn't have much of that. It does not have at least enough character development to the point where I'm like, oh yeah. You know? You're pink. Better than Sanji. What? 1,000 episodes to develop over 1,000 named characters. Homie. I completely missed Vivi's character arc. Vivi is like one of the like only exceptions. And even then I thought it was like, that's okay. It's not like something that I'll remember like years from now. It wasn't bad, but just doesn't do much for me, you know? Or just be developing women. That's the thing, honestly, with Robin and Nami, I can kind of see your point. But the thing with both of them, right, is that I don't know, like, if they kind of didn't really change. Like, they change in the long run with, like, for example, with Robin. Robin doesn't fully trust the crew. And now after Annie's lobby, she trusts the crew. But at the same time, it's kind of like her character didn't really change that much. Like, don't get me wrong, like it got developed, but if you show me a screenshot of Robin, if you show me like a scene, right? Just show me like a scene with Robin before Annie's lobby and then a scene with Robin after Annie's lobby. Like, there isn't a noticeable difference, is kind of what I mean, right? Show me the first scene when Robin shows up. She gets introduced to the crew, right? And then show me a scene from the latest episode of One Piece, right? I'm not gonna see that much difference. Now, if you get a character like, I'm gonna have to be that guy, chat. I'm gonna have to be that guy. Walter White at the start of Breaking Bad and Walter White at the end of Breaking Bad. Those are two completely different characters. And you can tell immediately that this person has experienced a lot of stuff. Like, this person has been changed throughout the course of the story. And that's kind of what I want when I watch a show. I don't want a character to, like, have development and then, like, a couple minutes or a couple episodes later, it's just the same thing. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I used to touch little kids, but then I met you, you became my friend, and you showed me that there's more to life. So now I'm gonna continue touching kids, but now for the right reason. It's kind of like that, you know? I'm exaggerating, but that's kind of what I mean. That's kind of like the point that I'm trying to make. Like, it's still the same character, but the character's now doing it for the right reasons. A lot of games that I love, for example, Persona games. Or actually no, Persona's not a good example, but Metaphor, who's which is also from the same. It's from the same team, right? It's from Atlas. It kind of did that to a certain extent, where you would rank up the character to like level 10 of like their like hangout, right? You'd become basically like their brother. That like they treat you like you're a brother. You would go through their entire character development, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm a swordsman, and I have a tragic past, and I act this way because of things that happened in my past." Then you'd go through their entire story. They have development, and then by the end, they're like, "Man, that really sucked what happened in my past. But now I'm gonna continue to be the exact same goddamn character that I was before, but now for the right reason." It's, you know? And that's a game that I like. That's a game that I like. Don't get me wrong. But it's just kind of stinky. I just don't really dig it that much. Like, it just... I'm not explaining it in a good way, but it's stinky. I don't like it. I think it could be done in a better way. Not that like a character won't change. I'm not saying that, but for One Piece specifically, it just feels like the characters are like don't change much. I could be wrong. I could, because I'm sure there'll be like a scene later on where Robin will be like, "You know, if you would have told me that a few years ago, I probably would have said something differently, but because now I have my crew and I have my friends, now I respond like a different way, and I know that they're there for me," you know? That's kind of what I mean. Also, Golem is so easy. I wasn't even talking like over the boss, or I was talking over the boss, but I wasn't saying anything that was happening. It's just a very easy to kill boss. Now the lunatic cultists have spawned, which means that we can go and fight the cultists. Also, let me throw some of this away. Kind of going in my opinion that they're still the same person, not a complete 180. That's the thing. That if you don't show me that a character's changed, that to me is just kind of stupid, because it's basically the same as being like imagine for example Sanji, right? Let's say that later in the show he goes through all this development and it's really emotional, he changes as a character, but then he like you'll have let me stop getting attacked here for a second. Hold on. Let's say Sanji goes through all of this development, right? In like one specific arc, and he changes, he has like a lot of revelations and whatnot. And then during that arc, he's like a completely different person, right? He acts differently, he talks differently. But then, like, the next arc, after he's had all of this development, he starts acting the exact same way that he did before. Like, his dialogue doesn't change. Like, nothing really changes about the character. To me, that's just kind of stupid, because you did all of this awesome things for this character. You developed them so well. But then you just ignore that development, you know? You just kind of ignore it. And when you put like so much effort into writing something intriguing and something that captivates audiences, but then you just throw it away. Like, it's not completely, because it's still there, right? They still were developed. But if you're not showing it, right? If you don't show that development constantly, and you don't like reinforce that, oh yeah, this character has changed for the better or for worse, then to me it just kind of feels like you threw it away. Because if you're not gonna show it, then what's the point? Like, yeah, you changed, but I'm not seeing that change. So I don't know, in my eyes it's just kind of useless if you don't, like, if you have all that development and just throw it away. One Piece is more about the world changing rather than the characters. Some people in One Piece are just born evil, which is definitely not very realistic. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can. But the thing about like the world changing rather than the characters is kind of like, or how do I say this? I can see that, but in that case, why do you put so much emphasis on the characters? You know, you spend so much. One Piece is a story about its characters. Whether you like to admit it or not, it is like it is a story. It is the story about a guy looking for a thing and how far he'll go to get that thing. But at the same time, it is also a story about a guy, or it is a story about multiple characters, not just the world. It is a story about how the world changes in response to this character's actions and whatnot, but it is a story about its characters. And I like its character. I like the One Piece characters. But they just, man, there's just something about them. There's just something about them. They do some things that, you know, has much more character development for its villains and side characters. Yeah, but what's the point? Like, I can understand the side characters and the villains for sure, but you're spending so much time with the main crew that you gotta develop the main crew. You gotta show that the main crew has changed first and foremost. Then you can like show the side characters and stuff. What do I want to make? I want to make the more storage because I'm out of storage. How do I make storage? I need to make this. I also need to throw some stuff away. I don't need this. Let me get rid of some stuff because I have way too much stuff in my inventory. Throw this away. Don't need that. Don't need that. We need the bullets. Probably do. What do we not need? What can I throw away here? Do I need the platinum bricks? I'll just throw away the wooden walls. Form, tooth, stone, leather. I don't want leather. I don't know what ancient bone dust is for. I'm just gonna throw it away. Tattered bee wing. I'm not gonna use that to make anything. Bat wings. Corruption key. I've already used the corruption key, so it's fine. Harpy feather, ice feather. I'm not gonna make any more wings, at least not now, because I already have the best wings that I can have at this point. Or the best rings I can. I have the best wings I can craft. Main crew are technically the ones who change everyone else. Again, they're also characters. You need to have the characters change. Like, because if you have side characters influencing your main cast, or if you have the main cast influencing the side characters, that's also just kind of useless. That's also just kind of useless. Because it can work like both ways. If you have the main cast influence side characters and side characters influence the main cast. But if it's just one-sided, then that's just kind of stupid. I'm gonna have to bring it up again. Breaking Bad. All characters influence, every character influences another character. Every single character influences the actions and outcomes of other characters. Main cast, side characters, everyone. Everyone. Literally everything. And every single action is remembered. There is not an action in that show that is forgotten. They will bring up, like, final season, they will bring up something that happened in, like, season 1. I'm just gonna be, like, the biggest Breaking Bad show now that I finished it. I'm sorry. but it's true. It deserves it, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what perennial ore is. I need to figure out what that is. I don't need this. Don't need this. This is a material that I can I use the plasma rod to make anything in Calamity? I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can make anything with it in base game. Also, the pick saw. I can now mine scoria in the abyss. So let's get rid of this. Pick saw. I can sell this. There we go. I'm not gonna use this. Not gonna use that. Probably not gonna use this, but that is a material, so I can craft something with it. I'll leave that in. I'll leave that in. Shiny stone grants 2 HP a second life regen and accelerates natural life regen when not moving. I mean, I'll keep that. That could be good for after we defeat the Moonlord for the first time. We can use that. Also, let me put this in here. Let me get rid of this. Let me put that to that. Critical strike chance. That's really good. Do I have a tablet? I do not. I'll put this in here. Everything else. Golden keys. Actually, let me keep the golden keys. I'll keep the golden keys. What is this? Essence of gold. Huh, interesting. Was that? Can have their arc in the past. They go through their personal arcs before they go on the journey. Before they join up. They are complete, even if flawed. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna be dead honest. I'm gonna be as blunt as I need to. You can like that type of development. Like, by all means, everything that I've said here before, it does not, I'm not telling anyone to like, oh, if you like One Piece, you should stop liking it. I like One Piece, but there are a lot of flaws with it. And that is one of the things where I'm like, you can like that as much, you can love that, you can think that it's amazing, but that doesn't make it good. That doesn't make it good. That makes it stupid. Like, if you don't, like, if that is the argument that you have with the main cast, that they don't change, that if you think that they don't change, and they instead are already changed by the time that they join the story, and so their purpose is to change other people, then that's just dumb. That's not good writing. Because the way that it works is side characters should influence the main cast, not the main cast influence the other characters. That's not how writing works. Because the main cast is the people that you're spending the most amount of time with. If the people that you're spending the most amount of time with aren't interesting to watch, I mean, okay, that's not like that's not good wording, but if they aren't being changed for the better or for worse, then that just makes it boring. You need to have characters change. And most of the time, side characters in stories are the ones that are influencing the main cast. That's kind of the point. That's the point of a side character. It's to either serve as a side character is literally called a supporting character. Because they do stuff. They support the story. They support the characters. And supporting the characters and supporting the story means that you're supporting the character not for better, or not for better specifically, but for anything that he might need to write for the character to evolve, you know? Who said side characters should influence main characters? Writers in history said that. That's not me. That's what writers, that's what goddamn Stephen King said. That's what Beethoven said. One Piece is about freedom, isn't it? Yeah, freedom that oh my, okay. You know what? Yeah, no, you're completely right. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. No, you're completely right. You're completely right. It's about freedom is insane. So if I make a show that's all about freedom and I show, okay, I was gonna say something there, but I don't think I should. I was gonna say something very bad. What I want to make again? Perennial. This. Okay, what does this do for me? It's good to make whatever you want. You can make whatever you want, but if you don't follow certain rules, that doesn't make it good. You know? You can make an anime about freedom without it. You can make an anime about freedom and make it good. You know? You can have an anime about freedom whilst having everything be good. What can I craft with this? 28 defense? Oh. 18? Is that better than what I have? Wait, no, can't I craft the beetle armor? I'm pretty sure I can, right? I have... Can I not craft beetle armor? Why can't I craft beetle armor? Bee headgear. No, but why can't I craft beetle? Do I need orichalcum? Not orichalcum. What do I need? I need a thing. Not mithril. Is it mithril? No, not mithril. Chlorophyte. That's the one that I need. I need chlorophyte. Chlorophyte. How much chlorophyte do I have? Oh, it only has 6 bars. Yeah, I think that's why. Okay, never mind. Following rules that make anything good. That is, I'm sorry, Destroyer. I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to say a big no to that. That is just objectively wrong. That is just objectively wrong. So you're telling me that if what is that? Weapon memory? So you're telling me that if a show follows the rules of screen, character writing, cinematography, if it follows that rules, it's bad. Write a generic story. That same story. Wait, if you write a generic story about a generic character, about a generic character arc, I think you mean about a generic character, it's gonna get lost in the sea of the exact same story. What? I'm sorry, you're speaking in riddles. I kind of get what you mean, but I think you're burning the food. Subverting expectations. I made something extremely good. What expectations is One Piece subverting? The expectation that I'm expecting good, sensical character writing? Following the rules alone? I'm saying that following the rules alone doesn't make it good. You need to subvert expectations and make something that's different. Not necessarily. No, that's right. No, yeah, not necessarily. It's not a, listen, making a generic story doesn't make it bad. You can have a generic story. You can have a story about a guy, the teenager that wants to save his sister from becoming evil. I don't know. That's not the point. You can have a generic plot. I think that what you mean by story there is plot specifically. You can have a generic plot if you pull everything else off well. And having a weird, nonsensical plot immediately does not make your story good. I don't think that's breaking news. An example of this is, I don't think anyone's ever heard of this anime, Magical Destroyers. I'm just gonna tell you right here what it is. Magical Destroyers is about the government creating basically a rule that otakus can't be otakus, and so a group of people just gain powers and they become like this rebellion against the government. And typically, you know, I would say that that's probably not the most generic story ever, but what I would say is that it is without a shadow of a doubt one of the most horrendous pieces of dog food that I have ever consumed. It is so bad. The anime is completely nonsensical by all intents and purposes. It subverts every single one of my expectations. There is a character that uses a mask and she wears like a pink dress. She's one of like the main cast, and I was expecting her to be like a maniac type character, like, oh, I'm insane. She not really. Kinda. She's not like all there in the head, but she's kind of not all there. The thing is, the thing that subverted my expectations wasn't that. It was the fact that she doesn't speak. Or she does, but she like she does that. She speaks in like a alien language. Again, by all means, subverted all of my expectations. That doesn't make it good. That doesn't make it good. Could the show have been good? Yeah, definitely. If they done something well. They don't do anything well. The characters are bad. The story, the plot is like weird, but it could have worked if they knew what they were doing. The animation is like okay. It's not anything to write home about. Like, it's not bad, but it's not, you know, like JJK season 3. Where plot meets logic and actually works, it's much more memorable than 1,000 memorable stories could ever be. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. But you said earlier that, what did you say? What did you say? Wait, let me pause. What did you say earlier? Let me find this. If you write a generic story about a generic character arc, it's gonna get lost in the sea of the exact same story. Subverting expectations is how you make something extremely good. Yeah, that's what you said. Subverting expectations is how you make something extremely good. If you don't subvert expectations, you don't subvert any of them, that doesn't make it good. That doesn't make it extremely good. Generic beauty can be pulled off extremely well, but I'll still forget it in a week, you know? That's the thing. If you make something really, really good, even if it's generic, you're not gonna forget about it. Like, I won't say I hated it, but I really just did not care for season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I really just did not care about it. It was so generic. It was so bland. Even like the character deaths that were already in like season 1, I was just like, oh, well, he's dead, I guess, you know? But season 2 came around and I was like, whoa, this is like actual, they're doing something that's not like this isn't like completely ass. Like, it's still kind of generic, but they're doing it in like such a good way, you know? They're not really subverting expectations. The closest thing that I'd say they got to that was like killing off so many of the characters, but I kind of expected them to do something like this, you know? Like Attack on Titan, that's another somewhat generic, well, Attack on Titan isn't really like generic, I'd say, but it isn't like Attack on Titan isn't like 100% generic. And I'd say that Attack on Titan was really good. Would I put it in my top 10 like favorite anime ever? Like, no, not really. Like, I still liked Attack on Titan, but it wasn't like I'll still remember it for what it did. But I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorites ever. Still good. It make it like it's good, and I'll tell you right now, Attack on Titan is really good. But it's just not my favorite, you know? Can be really good, but not the best ever. What, if you don't subvert expectations? A lot of unexpected moments in JJK, though. I mean, yeah, there are. I'm saying that there aren't. But let's say, okay, JJK subverts a lot of expectations. It's still not the best. It's still not the best. Oh, what the hell are you? What is that thing? What are you? Oh, this is a new guy. Wait, hold on. Let me charge this up. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Wait, let me lock in. Let me lock in. Wait, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, let's go. What do you drop? Plague cell canisters. I need this for some. I need to use that to craft something. I forgot what it was, but I'll leave that in there. I'm also full on items, by the way. I need to make another thingy soon. Do I have enough to make a storage unit? Surely, right? Surely I do. Wait, why don't I have enough for a... Wait a minute. Wait a second. What do I need for a storage unit again? Storage. Access point. What did I need? JJK is very generic. I'm sorry. AOT not as much, but JJK is very generic. It is very generic. AOT wasn't generic for its time. It wasn't generic for its time. Or wasn't extremely generic. There were a lot of ideas that other things had used, but you get the point. I need to make a storage thingy. I forgot how it's made. I need to look this up. Let me just make chlorophyte bars. Can I not make chlorophyte bars? Hello? I'll just scroll down. What? Why can't I make chlorophyte bars? Is it because I don't have space? No, wait, I do. No, wait. I do have space. Because I already have 6 in here. What? Oh, I'm stupid. It's not. Oh my god. I'm so special. I need to put this in here. There we go. I'm a bit slow. So how do we make turtle gear? There. No, wait. I need beetle. Oh, I don't have space. Hold on, give me a second on chat. Let me just remove some of this. Remove this. I'm gonna keep that. I can just kill the Eye of Cthulhu if I need it. Another one of these. This is material. I'm not gonna use this. Bum 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 bum. Am I gonna use chlorophyte greaves? I don't think I am. I'll just leave that in there. I also have the knife, the Omor knife. So let me throw these away. I don't care about these. Let me switch out my dye. I don't want to use this dye. I want to use Shadow Flame. I like how the Shadow Flame looks. I look very cool. I look very cool using the Shadow Flame. Yeah, sell all those, sure. So let me trade this in for something else. Shifting sands. It's okay. Sell. Just sell it. Where is my Shadow Flame? Okay, now we can make beetle armor. Put this in here, this in here, this in here. How much? It's not what I want. Craft. Beetle. 32. 5% increased melee damage. I need 8? Wait, that's 8. I'm gonna have 11, another 8. I'm not... 6. Sure. Another 6. I'm gonna have 5. The 5 is probably not gonna be enough for the helmet, is it? I doubt it is. What? Oh. What? I can go full screen? Or... not full screen. I can get that off. I didn't know. Turtle helmet. Make a turtle helmet. Actually, put it back in there. Beetle. Oh, I can make it. 5. How much is it? 23? 23, yeah. Increased melee damage. Beetles protect you from damage. Increased melee speed. Yep. We're falling asleep for all this crafting. I think that'll be enough for now. I think that's all we kind of need for now. So now we gotta go kill the cultists. We have a few... Actually, Brimstone Elemental. How do I get this? Unholy Core. I'm pretty sure they drop from something in Hell. I'm pretty sure, right? That I need a Hell Forge to craft it. Let me get the Soul of Night and Soul of Havoc. Or Essence of Havoc. Essence of Havoc and Soul of Night. So difficult to debate One Piece with you because I don't want to spoil you. I mean, listen. Okay, listen. My point is that for all of like the really good things that One Piece does, and don't get me wrong, it has some really good, like genuinely really good moments in it, and there is some very good character development. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but it's very hard to debate the fact that what the hell is that? The fact that it does have a lot of flaws, especially when it comes to its characters. But a big part of that is because One Piece is such an old show. And like the comedy from back then and they didn't like... I doubt they knew like how big One Piece was gonna get. Like I doubt Oda could have predicted that his story was gonna be as good as it did. But the point that I'm trying to make is that it's very hard to debate the fact that the early One Piece is like good. Again, you can say it's like, oh, but it's foreshadowing. Like a lot of it is foreshadowing. I don't know why I'm here. Hello, Hollow Knight. Wait, are you from the hit game Hollow Knight? Wait, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of your work. Can I get an autograph? You can say it's like, oh, it's foreshadowing, but just because early points of a show foreshadow things that are like that happen like way later on, that doesn't make it good. By no means does that make it good. That makes it interesting on a second rerun. You're like, oh wait, they predicted this. They said this was gonna happen like way earlier. But riddle me this: if Breaking Bad had One Piece levels of foreshadowing, but writing but the writing and character acting, I get like acting and character development of like Edward in the Twilight Saga. Would people say that it's that good? Like, no.
I wonder what we'll find.
All right, we're here. I need to kill like a bunch of enemies until they drop the things. Should probably explore to the right. Thinking about it isn't all about the world. Yeah, but that's the thing. Whenever, not just you, Destroyer, but like whenever someone tells me, oh, the early seasons of One Piece are so good because it's like all of it is foreshadowing. I'm sure that it is. Everyone says that it is. And I'm sure, listen, I'm sure that it is. What is this? Lucky Abaddon. I don't know what that does. That's material though, I'm gonna keep it. I'm sure that there's a lot of foreshadowing. But just because you have world foreshadowing and world building, it doesn't make the show good. One Piece is a story about the world. If your story has one element that is really, really, really good, like no one else does it like this show. No one else does world building like One Piece. The thing that I'm trying to get across is that doesn't make your show good. It makes the world building phenomenal. It makes the world building incredible. That doesn't make it a good piece of media. That doesn't make it a good piece of fiction. A good piece of fiction is a piece of fiction that has multiple really good elements to it. One Piece's characters, I'm sure they get like a lot of development later on, and they have. But we talked about this earlier. Like it's very like it just doesn't really work. It just doesn't really work. It doesn't do it well enough. There's a lot of good character moments, but they don't keep it. The characters don't feel like they've changed after they've gone through their character moments, you know? And again, the character, the world building in One Piece, I'm sure it is good. It is good. From what I've experienced so far, like it's really good. But that doesn't mean that the show, like just because the world building is really, really good does not immediately make every other thing good. You can say, oh, One Piece is about the world building, but that doesn't, like, that makes the world building good, sure, but that doesn't make the show good. I think the characters are good. I don't know why you think they're not good. Destroyer, let me ask you something. Do you think that the characters are good? Or do you think that the characters in One Piece let me change the question. Do you think that the characters in One Piece are good, or do you like the characters in One Piece? Welcome back, Urane. Welcome back. Yusef, hi, welcome. We're playing Terraria Calamity and a bunch of other mods. I'm trying to get some mob drops. I need like a material from them. What is this thing? What is this? Ashen altar can be placed. I got a door. Awesome. I don't really need titanium, do I? I'll keep it. Throw these away. I'm gonna keep that. Throw away that. I don't need it. I do feel like they've changed. Okay, well, at least in the point in the story that I am, it doesn't feel like they've changed. I feel like they're pretty much the same. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well, Yusef. Thanks for asking. Hope you guys are doing well as well. We've been having a debate for like most of stream today. Because Destroyer is trying to... What is... Vernal Suevite. Brimstone Slag. Destroyer is trying to convince me that... One Piece is good because its world building is good, essentially. Well developed and good characters. I don't even like some of them. Well, I don't think they are, and I say this as someone who actively studies this kind of thing. It's called character development. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. Oh, I don't remember that. Urani. How do you say that name? Urani? Oh, what the hell is this? What is this place? It's like a bridge. Whoa, this looks sick. This is awesome. Wait, where does this take me? I want to see where it goes. Is there a boss over here? What is this? I don't know what this altar does for me. I don't know what the point of this is. This whole area keeps going though. So I'm gonna follow it. Say uranium. Okay, I got it. It's most likely decoration. I'm trying to find unholy cores so that I can make the spawn for this boss. The wood boss. Gloom torch. No, I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying, Destroy. I'm saying that if a character doesn't not visually, if I can't see that a character's changed, if you show again, I'm gonna use the Walter White example. Walter White from the start of Breaking Bad and Breaking Bad, Walter from the end of Breaking Bad are two very different characters. Completely. You show a clip of one and the other, you can tell that they're different characters. Completely. From the tone of voice, the way they are, the way they act, the way they look. They are different. If you show me a clip from 90% of characters in One Piece from the start and from the end, I'm gonna be like, they're still acting the same. Like, yeah, they had I know about the time skip. I know like some time skip happens and like some time passes. I don't know how much, but I don't know when it happens, but they have like a time skip. I know that like their appearances changed because we watched the openings and such. But like yeah, they look visually different, but they're still acting the same. Sanji still has like his like I'll protect women at all costs attitude. Like Zoro is still I want to be the strongest. And then is Luffy's still like meat. I love meat. Give me your meat. I want to eat your meat. You know? Type shit. Yeah, you right. One Piece gets glazed way too much. Here's the thing. I'm watching it, right? And I like it. I like watching One Piece. Genuinely, I like watching One Piece. But what I hate is people trying to defend how good objectively it is. People say like, oh, One Piece is objectively a really good show because of its foreshadowing and its world building. Here's the thing. So again, and I'm saying all of this from like where I am at the show right now, right? I'm about 400-ish episodes in. There are some aspects where I'm like, yeah, this is really good. World building, for example, I really like the world building, and I think that it is good objectively. When I say good, and I say I like it, they're two different things. Good, I mean objectively, in terms of like writing rules, right? Writing in making good. When I say I like it, it's just personal preference. I like this thing. I can say I like something that is bad, but I like it. It has a special place in my heart. When I talk about One Piece, I say there are a lot of things that it does well. Objectively, I think the world building is really good. I think the world building in One Piece is great. Especially, like, even from where I am. I'm like 400 episodes in and we've barely gotten any. I think the world building in One Piece is really good. They do it in a good way. They give you bits and pieces. They don't show you the whole thing. They don't overwhelm you with information. They have some really interesting parts of the world. How the world is like, built and how everything reacts to the world. How the sea, the Grand Line, the Red Line, everything is important and how everything works. I think that's really good. Genuinely, I love that. I love that type of stuff. I love that. But if you sit here and you tell me that the characters are very well written, we're gonna have a problem. Because they aren't. And I'm not saying that if you like it, you're wrong. By all means. You can like whatever you want. I am in no position to judge unless it's like criminal, right? For all I care, like if you're into CP, I'm gonna be like, I'm probably gonna report you to the police. But it's your opinion, man. You do what you do what you want to do, right? I can't stop you from liking something, even though I think it's bad. The thing is, if you try to sit down and tell me that it's good, we're gonna have a problem. Because it's, and I mean this objectively. Objectively, it's not good. If you try to convince, and I don't mean this just about One Piece. I mean about any like piece of fiction and media. If you sit down and try to convince me that something bad is good, and you are not familiar with like writing and you don't know much about it, or you know, you're like if you're like a gun and ball. The best way I can describe it, if you're someone that enjoys gun and ball, don't talk to me about this type of stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're someone that likes NBA 2K, FIFA, and Call of Duty, and have played Elden Ring because it won Game of the Year and everyone says that it changed your life, you played it, you spent $70 on it, you played it for 2 hours, died 50 times, and said that it's peak. If you're that type of person, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about fiction. Zoro the minority hunter. he does hate minorities, yeah. I hate all the things you just listed too. Oh, then we have no problems. Coffee got no chill, damn. I'm just saying, I'm very passionate about the things I'm passionate about. Don't catch me on a bad day. I will strangle you with my thigh. Actually, no, you'd probably be into that. I will strangle you with my hands. You'd probably be into. I'll shoot you. Someone would probably be into that. I don't know. I'll do some regrettable. Shoots a soul scythe. Soul harvester. Oh, that's a sick name. Wait, I can say that really well, like soul, the soul, and my voice is gone. The soul harvester. Damn, that's badass. That's badass. Wait. I'll be the one who's into being shot. Let me shoot you. I still see your shadows in my room. I need to make more storage. Guys, why do you not remember that I need to make more storage? Let me look this up. I need to look up the magic storage Terraria. How do I make... I always forget how to make the storage thing. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, wait, no, I need a chest. Wait, I'm stupid. I don't even need to look this up. I need a chest. I need a cheb. Can I not make a wooden chest? Oh, I don't have oh, I don't have wood. Hold on. Let me put some wood in here. There we go. Now we can make storage. There it is. Make this, make one of these, and make one of these. There we go. Now we look up storage. We get this, we get this. please. We get this. There we go. Let me place one here. We place this here. And we place this here. Just need to get the frame. Get the frame? What? Still can't believe that. I still can't believe that knight died in Indie Cross. Got turned into gold. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I need to like have a video. I need Indie Cross 3 to release. Do you guys remember when I watched Indie Cross? Good times. I got over 100,000 views on that video. That is still one of the videos that I'm like, how the hell did this happen? Because I watched it on a whim. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll watch Indie Cross. People are talking about it. I watched it, I posted it, and I got 100,000 views on that video. I made so much money off of that video, man. You guys have no idea. I'm not saying this in like a bragging tone. I just mean that holy Jesus, the amount of money that I made from that video. Well, not that much. I made like 500, but still. It was a lot of money. It was the most amount of money that I'd made in a video. Okay, I need I'm stupid because I need a unholy Srivite. It shows up in the Brimstone Crag. The Brimstone Crack. Or no, like, wait, what about... No, he's not there yet. We got people chatting on YouTube stream, impossible. Yeah, we have like... This is like a rare occurrence. We rarely have people in YouTube chat. It's rare. Typically, it's just Yusef, and every now and then when Fresca's like, I'm gonna be funny. I'm just gonna be funny. Alright, here. Let's get back to the Brimstone Crack. Yeah, I just now saw that, uranium. I need the four thingies. I thought I actually just needed to get it, like, raw. But no, I need to craft it. I thought, like, an enemy dropped it, but no. There's YouTube chat. Yeah, I'm streaming on I've been streaming on YouTube for, like, the past couple of weeks. Because, like, when I got my second monitor, like, months ago, I was kind of like, okay, that's one thing that I want to do, but I never did until recently. Well, recently, I say. Oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, get me out. Give me this, give me this, give me this. Oh, Jesus. I'm burning. Got 1,000 hours. I know most recipes. Here's the thing. I've also played Terraria for an unhealthy amount of time, but that's mostly base game Terraria. I think I have like over 2,000 hours. Actually, no, I probably have more than 2,000 hours in base game Terraria. That's a lie. I probably have less. I probably have less, but I have a lot. I have a lot of time in Terraria. I have a lot of time in Terraria. Is the point that I'm trying to make. We need to get to the Brimstone Crag. I need to kill more creatures, I think. Oh, no, wait, no. I need a mine. I need a mine. That's what I need to do. I actually hate Bethesda. Yeah, look, there's a YouTube stream. See, I told you. I also dislike Bethesda. I won't say I hate Bethesda because they did make Skyrim, which is one of my favorite games, but that was decades ago. You guys play Skyrim? VPN time, that's me destroy. Oh wait, that's so sick. I actually hate Bethesda. His mainstream is on Twitch, buddy. I don't know what you're expecting. Wait, I thought there was gonna be like 10 or 20 people, but we're only 3. Yeah. I mean, even on Twitch, I think there's like what, maybe 2 people watching. Chelsea stopped by earlier, but he's a fake fan, so he's like, he was here for like 2 minutes. What do I need to get? This isn't the one that I need, right? Oh, Infernal Swift. Yeah, this is what I need. This is what I need. Okay, let's get all of this. Thankfully, this doesn't burn me. I don't know why I just don't do that. Much better. Yeah, Ore Excavator, my beloved. Ore Excavator. How I love Ore Excavator. My one and only Ore Excavator. Being called a fake fan is atrocious work. What do you mean? It's true. He doesn't even know about the over-caffeinated lore. He doesn't know lore. He doesn't know ball. He doesn't know ball. Ask like 90% of people and they'll have like deep ball knowledge of everything. All right, let me, where is, I have enough, right? Surely I have enough. I mean, I have enough to make, okay, yeah. I have enough to make what I need, so sure. Put that there, put that there, put that there, put that there. I don't really need iron, do I? But I'm gonna use this later, it's fine. Essence of Havoc. Holy. 1, 2. Then I need to bring the essence of essence of I need essence of havoc and I need souls of night. I think night, but I'm gonna, yes, night, good. And I need to wait, I'm stupid. I need to, yeah, it's fine. Okay. What's it called? The Charred Idol. Charred Idol. Craft. We have it. We got it. Bop it, twist it, pull it, slink it, bop it. Perfect mod pack for Fallout 4 finally. Then they killed it with another useless update. Oh no. That's actually sucks. Bethesda's the op of my life. You should play Skyrim. Play Skyrim. When was the last time they updated Skyrim? You tell me. Nobody wants their updates to Fallout 4. I mean, I don't really play I don't have Fallout 4 on my PC. I used to play quite a bit of it. I think I have maybe like 100, 200 hours in Fallout 4. Skyrim, I probably have like over 500. I've played so much Skyrim, man. On Steam, though, I think I have like... Wait, let me check, actually. Now I'm curious. You made me curious. How many hours do I have in Skyrim? I have it installed. I haven't played it in a while, though. I have like 40 hours. Okay, so not a lot. Like very little, in fact. Quite few. So I think... Yeah, I need to go back to the Brimstone Crags. Multiples. Let's fly over there. I don't think I'll need any potions. I'm already so ahead of this boss. This boss was supposed to be fought like... pre-mechanical boss, I think. Let's make it over there. Seen some of your videos. That puts you in top 3 in favorite YouTubers. Don't want to say why you're not 1 or 2. Why am I not 1 and 2? That's very... That sounds ominous. It's like, oh, you're my 3rd favorite person ever. I'm not telling you why you're not number 2 and 1, though. I'm not telling you why you're not number 1 and 2. And don't ask. They're not gonna like it. Wait, no, I need to take off my glasses for this. Like, wait. Okay, wait, let me get in character. Oh, you're my 3rd favorite person ever. I'm not telling you why you're not number 1 or 2. They won't like it. They? Who's they? There is no they. Oh god. I'm in the lava. I'm in the oh god, I'm in the lava. Help. What is blood waffling about? Waffling about? Waffling? Okay, we're here. We only have one viewer because everyone's in YouTube chat. I have like bajillion people in YouTube chat. Boss time! Oh god. Let's fight it over in the where are you? What is it shooting at me? Come over here. Get over here. I have an idea. Wait, I have an idea. Watch this. Watch this. Gamers, watch this. Pro gamer move. Oh, I missed it. What? It teleported away? Surely we can... Okay, I need to charge this up. I need to be careful. This guy's not getting around. Hold on. What? What? Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Come on. A little bit more. Teleport away. No, I missed. Come here. Stop. There we go. We got it. Nice. Oh, that was sick. That was awesome. Wait, I want to fight it again. Hold on. Let me do that again. Let me spawn it one more time. Let me lock in. I'll re-chat in a sec. Hold on. That's one. Oh, God. Two. Come here. Get down here. Get over here. I missed. No, 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 no. It's gonna hit me. It's gonna hit me. That's gonna hit me. That's gonna hit me. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead, dude. I'm dead, dude. I'm dead, dude. I'm dead, dude. Ah, you bastard! It takes so long to load. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. No! How did I miss? Wait, it has 1,000 health. No. Kevin, you suck. Why did you say that? What? Ugh, that was so close. I mean, I killed it, so it's fine. I killed it once. I just got greedy. Summon damage. 52 summon damage. That's worse than what I have. I have a little eyeball. Trash. Summons a brimstone elemental to fight for you. What does this do? Pressing something will activate a parry, encasing you in rock. Being hit shortly after the encasement will implode the rocks. After implosion, a ring of brimstone hellfire is unleashed onto the... What? So I get a parry mechanic? That's kind of sick. Anyway, these are... I don't care about this. This lore. Put this in here. That's a material. That's another boss down. That's another boss down. That's nice. Tell everyone in the YouTube chat that they're awesome. YouTube chat, you guys are awesome. Finish is in Twitch chat saying that. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work, yeah? Pro gamer, by the way. Yeah, I kind of locked in to kill the elemental there. I had to clinch. Oh, my eyes hurt. My eyes. My eyes. Still running out first try, but can't beat some red flying homunculus. I love how we're still on that. Destroyer never got over that. Still seething at the mouth by the fact that I killed the hardest boss in Deltarune first try. Hello everyone, Twitch chat that they're awesome. Finish. Destroyer is telling you that you suck. That puts you in second place. Why? Because I beat Roaring Knight first try. There's still a clip of that, I think, somewhere on Twitch. Actually, let me check. Now I'm curious. Do I still have that clip? That was a sick clip. I think Fresca actually still has it. I think Fresca still has the thingy. Let me see if I deleted the clip. Oh yeah, no, I still have it. Yeah, it's still on like the videos tab, I think, on Twitch. The first time I fought the Roaring Knight and I killed it. Sure, the only one in YouTube chat? No, there's like other people. There's other people. Plus, I don't even have a second place. Well, then I can't be your number one. Why can't I be your number one? If I was number 3 and I went up to number 2, why can't I go from number 2 and being number 1? Why not? Do I know anyone there besides Destroyer? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think you do. Let me get some magic boxes. I need to make more houses. Oh yeah, this is another mod that I have, guys. This just saves like the tedium of having to build stuff. Having to build houses. 4 people, not too bad. Yeah, we're moving up in the world. We're moving up. Finish is saying love you, Destroyer, in Twitch chat. Only 3 likes. Who's the fake fan? There's 4 people, but only 3 likes. You guys actually despise me. Yeah, no, just tell me you hate me. Yeah. We have 5 total viewers across all platforms, and I still haven't even gotten $50 from you guys. That's actually crazy. What does this thing do? Show me your strength. You are actually useless. Oh, this thing cannot hit an enemy to save its life. Now they have like 3 people. Oh. Okay, what else? What else? I think that's actually gonna be it from me. I wasn't even planning on streaming for long, and we killed 2 bosses today. That was very nice. I still haven't been able to kill the giant clam because I can't find it. I don't know where it is. Like, I know where to find it, but it just doesn't show up. It spawns in the sunken sea. I just haven't been able to find it. I said you're awesome, and Catherine said something else. I know. Shameful act on our behalf. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves, honestly. The fact that you'd be doing something like this. Who's attacking me? Screw you. Damn. Let me just see if there's anything else I can craft before I go. I don't think there is. I think that all we really need to do now is kill the cultists, and after we do that, we can take on the pillars. And after the pillars, we kill the guy. Right now, I think we have like the best gear that we can possibly have as well, which is very nice. I'm not gonna kill the cultists. Nah, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. You 2 are the ones I watch the most. Really? I'm tied. Okay, I'll take a tie of first place. I'll take a tie between me and first place. Damn. Yeah. I'm tired. Uh, oh, I'm tired. My eyes are open. Okay, there we go. Damn. I counted you. I counted you're my 61st place content creator. Uh-huh. Why am I that low? Short stream. Unfortunately, short stream. I'm gonna go to my new favorite femboy VTuber. Damn. Who is it? I just wanna talk to him. I just wanna talk to him. You're in the top 10%. Yeah, of like 60 something. And that's not like, it's not like competition. But yeah. I've been working a lot on like model related stuff off stream. I have some stuff. I've got some stuff prepared. I've got a lot of stuff. Last time I did like a model debut. I just had like the model. I didn't really have anything else. I think I changed the starting soon stream or screen, but that was kind of it. And then I obviously had the model. I have a few things that I want to do for the new model that I'm making. Hopefully I'll have it done like 2-3 months to 2-3 months maybe from now. But then I also have like a lot of other stuff that I want to get done before then. Duffy ascends the femboy realm. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? There are whole months. The whole months? I mean, yeah, it's still gonna take like a while. I've only recently finished the art bit of the model, which means that the model itself is like fully drawn. I've drawn everything, but there's still I still gotta rig it, which is typically it doesn't take as long. Especially considering like layer sorting and everything that comes with you know, drawing the model. Drawing it is like the best and the worst part. That's a lie. The rigging is the best and the worst part. But drawing it is like, okay, I have the basic concept, but then I start adding things, I start removing things. Like I have a basic idea, but like, okay, I'm gonna add this, I'm gonna take this off. And then like the model just kind of takes it. Like I have an idea when I start, like I want this is exactly how I want it to look like, but then I change so many things by the end that it's like almost like a completely different model, which is the fun part. Like it's the creative process of it. But then after that, when everything is drawn, I need to separate all of like everything into different layers, and that is very annoying. That takes like maybe a few weeks if you've messed up the like the sorting procedure. You sometimes have to like completely redraw the model and like draw it in different layers. Thankfully I haven't had to do that. The first time I did this model when I did this model that I'm using now, I had to there's a lot of stuff that I did wrong because I didn't know what I was doing. But now the model is layered, it is drawn. There are a lot of things that I like about it. I'm very excited for it. The new model will probably, or not probably, it will have toggles. I'm gonna try to add toggles to it. So like I can change different things on the model whenever I feel like it. Which this one doesn't have. This one doesn't have any toggles. But that's not the point that I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make is I'm not just making the model. As I could probably get across, the model takes a long time to make, but I'm also adding well, probably shouldn't spoil it. There are more things than just the model. I'm not just having the model. I'm not just making the model. One of and I've had to learn animation for this, by the way. I had to sit down and actually learn how to animate things. One of the things that I'll just say, this is just another one of the things. There's like there is about 2 or 3 different things that I want to add, not counting the model. But one of them is this. So you guys know how whenever I switch screens, it just kind of like fades away into the next one? I am adding what is called on OBS a stinger, which is essentially just a transition from one scene to the other. So whenever I press the scenes, there will have a whole animation for it, essentially. And I've had to learn animation to do that. So look forward to that. That's going to be one of the things that I'm doing. I was talking. That didn't get me. Screw you. Are you going to remove the current model? I mean, I'm still going to have it. I'm just not going to use it. It also means that I can switch between the two. This model has personality. The fade effect. I don't hate the fade effect. I just wish I had something for it, you know? I'll probably also, I don't have any plans to do so, but I want to. I want to change this this background. I want to change the room. And I could tell you more, but I don't want to spoil anything. There's obviously there's going to be a new starting soon screen. I think that goes without saying.
Stop ignoring the Twitch chat.
I'm not ignoring the Twitch chat. I'm reading it. Hi lag, welcome. Just in time for the end of stream. By the way, I literally just read your message. What do you mean? I just read your message. I just read your message. I'm not ignoring Twitch chat. I would never. But yeah, that's still gonna take a while. I'm also going on a trip in March. So I'm gonna try to get all of the things that aren't model related, or yeah, not model related done first. So like the stinger effect, the transition, some other stuff that I'm not gonna say, as well as like the starting soon screen, all of that before leaving. I've been asking for it ever since forever. Yeah, I did do a Terraria stream, yeah. Need to go after this, so just in time. That's good, that's good. I'll leave you guys to it. Busy being angry at earlier, read it again. What? Stop ignoring Twitch chat.
Stop ignoring the OF live chat.
The OnlyFans live chat? Finish, you're not supposed to say that. The people don't know about that yet. People don't know. Yeah, OnlyFans coming soon. Stay tuned. Speaking of which, I was actually working on air quotes with fingers art. I was working on art yesterday because I had like some free time, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to draw myself in compromising positions. So I did. I didn't show anyone yet, but I drew it. I drew like one pose. It looked kind of nice. I liked how it turned out. But yeah, I'm gonna stop torturing you guys. Yeah, I'll let you guys go. You guys are free. Ask Cam. Yeah, no, I have if you guys go over to onlyfans.com/ Over caffeinated. You guys can like pull up my stream and you'll just see like a camera at my feet. Are you letting us go? You guys are free to go. Listen. Are we fired? No, you guys just have like a break. You guys have a break until my next stream. It's very tiring. I know that the work is very tiring being here. I don't let you guys leave, you know? You guys are free to go. But yeah. Guys, again, I watched the ending of Breaking Bad. That's up on Patreon for $1 if anyone wants to check that out. A very good show, man. I'm gonna start watching Better Call Saul as well, and I'll start posting that there like as soon as I start. So look forward to that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. There's too much power on their hands. I kind of do. I do. Beat me until I... Okay. Bleed. Yes, that's what you meant. Guys. See you. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. Go to sleep. Go to sleep if you're tired. You deserve to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. And I mean that for Twitch chat and YouTube chat. You guys go to sleep. Yeah, have yourselves a damn good one. Don't shoot yourselves, I guess. Don't hang yourselves, I guess. I don't deserve sleep. I mean, everyone deserves sleep. It's 9 a.m. bro. Hollow Knight, I'm not giving... But you think you can say no? You can say no? Go to sleep. I'm not giving you a choice. I'm not giving you a choice. Go to sleep. Stop the YouTube chat? Nah, I can't. Or the YouTube stream. I can't. I quit both at the same time. Just in time for me to finish my coffee. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Yeah, no, you better sleep or else I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you if you don't sleep. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you guys hopefully next week. Hopefully next week. All right? See ya. Bye. 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 See ya. Bye.